Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a Chanel unboxing. And yes, this video is long overdue because I mentioned that I had gotten myself something from Chanel for Christmas that when I did my what I got for Christmas video, it hadn't actually arrived in my hands yet. So I promised you guys that I would unbox it soon after. But yeah, basically what happened was that I ended up getting another thing from Chanel. So I wanted to wait till everything came in first and I would just do it all in one video. So now I have this item to share with you guys, which is originally what I had purchased for myself for Christmas. And then this is kind of like a bonus little thing. And yeah, it's a long story and I'll get into it as I'm unboxing these items. So I guess, yeah, let's start with this first. So basically what happened was when the 22C collection was about to be released, I had reached out to my sales associate asking to put me on the reserve list for it's this item right here. And there was a second item, which is this, that I wanted to know the dimensions of first before I decided to, purchase it. So I had asked for the dimensions and I wanted to think about it a little bit first because it is a very small bag and my phone is definitely not going to fit into this. So it took me a while to decide that I wanted to reserve it. So what happened was when I decided that I wanted to reserve it, I had texted her back and I heard nothing. So I was like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the holiday season, I'm sure they're all very busy all throughout the year, but especially the holiday season, I can imagine that it's just like so crazy in the stores. And yeah, I can totally understand not being able to text back. So I decided to just, wait and never got a response. I even followed up. So at that point I was like, well, okay, so this is probably not happening. So what happened was I had to look elsewhere for this item. So it is this really cute little vanity case. I believe it's called the Handle with Care Vanity. So yeah, I ended up having to reach out to a different sales associate that I never worked with before to get my hands on this. And it's just so cute. I mean, I am kind of late to this nano bag trend. And don't get me wrong, I still think it's kind of useless, but this is just so adorable. And recently, I did like a shopping vlog recently. Well, sort of recently, it was back in December. And I had tried on some nano size bags from Dior just to kind of acclimate myself with it a little bit to see if it was something that I could see myself using. So yeah, I really like those bags, but I was never planning on getting one from Dior. That was kind of a way for me to try out the size of bag that I wanted because I did not want to wait online for Chanel. So essentially, I decided to get this one because I had initially, well, way back, like a few years ago, I had kind of wanted the Louis Vuitton Boîte Chapeau. I don't know what size it is. It's like the tiny little size that's kind of comparable to this. So I had wanted that bag, but it's in like a canvas, which didn't really make sense for me for the type of occasions that I would use such a small bag for, right? So I never decided to get something like that. But this is actually that same type of shape. And a lot of the, like nano size bags from Chanel, they're not for me. I would never spend that amount of money on it, but this is different. This is different. This is super cute. And yeah, this is something that I will only be able to use if my husband is right next to me and he can carry my phone and probably like a bunch of other stuff that doesn't fit into this. I will show you guys what does fit into this in a little bit. But yeah, this is just so cute. It will probably, well, never say never, but this will probably be the only kind of like nano size bag that I ever get. And this is in the very kind of like popular, hyped up, kind of like Sakura pink color for 22C from the Chanel 22C collection. So yeah, I'm so happy that I got my hands on this. And this is also in caviar, which is not something that I usually go for. I always say that I love lambskin way more than caviar. If something comes in lambskin, then I would get it in lambskin. Even if, you know, like the wear and tear is not as good, I will still get it in lambskin just because there's no comparing the buttery softness of the lambskin. But for this color specifically, I don't know what it is about it, but it actually looks nicer in caviar, strangely enough. Usually I feel the opposite way. So anyways, there are 2 compartments to this tiny little bag, if you can even consider it a bag. So even though it is like decently wide, I guess, because there are 2 compartments, each compartment is actually not that wide at all. So you do have the front one over here, which, okay, there's the tags inside. So you have this one little pocket in the back over here, and you actually get this mirror too, which is absolutely useless because I can't see my face in this mirror. Like the way that it's positioned, I have to completely like rip the bag apart if I were to use this mirror. So I would definitely have to carry a separate mirror in this. So that's in this front compartment. In the back, it is just like very similar. You get this one open space, and then you get this pocket over here too. There is nothing on the other side. So on the front, you get the mirror on one side, and then you get the pocket on the other. But here you just have this one pocket at the very back. So that is essentially the bag in a nutshell. And also this strap is not removable. I mean, it's really nice, so I don't mind having it just hanging as I'm using this. But what I intend on doing is if I really shrink down what I'm carrying, I would probably just keep the strap in the back compartment and zip it up kind of like as much as I can and carry it like that. I mean, it looks like your bag is open, but you know, it's a way to carry it so that you don't have the strap dangling. So anyways, as for what fits into this, so let me just show you what it looks like with my phone in there. I believe this is the iPhone 13 Pro. So this is what it looks like with my phone in there. About like, I want to say 1/3 of my phone is sticking out. So this might be a deal breaker for you, but what does fit into this bag, and I've already kind of like played around with it a little bit so I know how this works. So in the front, I would put some cards into this back pocket over there, and I would put my car key in here as well as a lipstick. So the lipstick is tricky because it depends on the type of lipstick you have. If you have like one of those bullet lipsticks that are a little bit clunky, like for example, those YSL lipsticks would probably not fit into here, but this actually does. And also if you have like tubes of lip gloss or like a liquid lipstick of some sort that is a little bit taller, that also won't fit in here. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things where you have to find the right balance. So that would be in the front pocket. And then in the back pocket, I would put in my house keys. So I tried to put them into the same compartment and that doesn't work. So I would just put my house keys into the back compartment here, and then a hair tie. And then the last thing that I would put in there is a mirror. And that is essentially it. I know I go on and on about putting hand sanitizer in here, but my hand sanitizer doesn't actually fit into this. I think maybe if I got one of those really small ones from Bath & Body Works, that might actually work. I don't know which of the other items I would kind of like sacrifice to have that in here though. So anyways, this is all that fits into here, and yeah, everything else I would have to have my husband carry, or I would just hold my phone in my hand. I mean, it looks like it fits together, right? Because my phone is also like a light pink color. So yeah, it's not, it's not so bad just holding my phone next to this bag. So yeah, I do really like this bag. I think it is so cute. It also comes in black, a light green, and I believe a white color too. But yeah, I just think this pink one is perfect. It's just really, really pretty, and I'm so happy that I got my hands on this cute little vanity case. So this item came as a complete shock to me because, as I mentioned, my sales associate was not responding to my messages, and after a while I thought, okay, this is very unlike her. She's usually very responsive. So I eventually figured, okay, she must no longer be working at that store. So when I got a text from some random number that I had never spoken to before, saying that this had come in for me, I was so pleasantly surprised, and I'm so happy that I got my hands on this because by the time I had gotten that text, it was already like maybe even the second week of January, and I had seen people unboxing this specific item way back in like late November even. So I thought, okay, even if I was high enough on the reserve list, they probably just passed me over because there was no longer a sales associate that was, you know, tied to that reserve. So when I got the message saying that this had come in, I was so happy. I was like, yes, I'll take it right away. And this is, it's in the same pink color as the vanity case that I just showed you guys. And this is the flap card holder. Again, it's in caviar with the light gold hardware. So this does come with this one open space in here. There's another little compartment over here, as well as the compartment in the back. And yeah, they're like the perfect match. And I'm so happy that I have both of these items. I know that especially the small SLGs were so hard to come by. So yeah, I waited so long for this. I didn't even have a way to follow up to see if I was still getting it. I had my heart set on this one, but eventually I was like, okay, let it go, look for something else. But I'm so happy that I actually managed to get my hands on this. And yeah, I just love this color. I love both of these so much. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video and I guess the story of how I got these items. And if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think of what I purchased? Do you like this color? Did you get anything in this color or anything from the 22C collection? And actually now we're onto the 22P collection. So are you picking anything up from this newest collection? Actually, earlier today, before I filmed this video, I just bought something from this newest collection. So that unboxing will be coming very soon, hopefully. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, definitely do consider subscribing so you don't miss out on my next unboxing and other videos on luxury and fashion. And I'll leave 2 videos on the screen for you to watch next. So I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.